HappyThumbsGaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we're checking out the walkthrough for Level 9 Track Hobbits and Lego Lord of the Rings. Alright, so we got a couple minutes here of just kind of scavenging and running around in between the levels. As you can see up in the right hand corner, it is prompting us to switch to our other group. And there's a little bit of switch back and forth here as we're just kind of making our way towards the next area. Even though right now we're going the wrong way. We just kind of advance slowly towards the next spot. So, what do you guys think? We haven't heard a lot of feedback from you. We definitely got some views on our videos, but there's not a lot of comments. So, what are you guys thinking? Is this stuff helpful? Are you guys just playing the game? Are you waiting for the free play? Are you deciding whether you're getting the game or not? Like, what's your story? What's your story? I like being a stud whore myself, so I like just playing the game. And it's going to be nice once we get a little bit further here. We can actually start getting the trophy and achievement statuses a little bit further foregone. Because right now, I've been playing this game quite a bit, and I don't really have a whole lot of progress to show for it. So, regardless, it's been a lot of fun. It's kind of reliving my youth. In fact, my son, who most of you know is 7.5, almost 8. And he has not really been exposed to the Lord of the Rings yet, up until this. Now, he's been loving this game. And just as of right now, as I'm recording this video, he's about 20 minutes in to the first movie. So, he's pretty excited. He's almost beat the first 6 levels, which is the first movie. And so now he's going to get caught up in the movie itself. So, pretty cool. So, you can see there, we just found a stone map. And that'll help for our collectible adventure here in a little bit. Not sure why it's glistening like that. Looks like it's all oiled up and ready for a hot bod contest or something. And yeah, we'll need Sam for that, but Sam is clearly in the other group. So we're getting closer here to our actual adventure. And there's a little cave you can find some studs in. I'm not sure if those studs respawn or not when you return to this area. But if they do not, and I'm assuming they don't, you should probably wait for the red brick multipliers, which they are out there, and they are coming soon. We are almost done. As of this recording, we are almost done with the game story mode. So we will be starting to collect all this stuff real soon. Hopefully you guys are tracking with us, and you're not having to wait for us, because I know how bad that sucks, waiting for information. But we are doing what we can, so we're pretty much where we need to be with both groups. As you can see, the blue arrow is flashing right there, and we are at the place of business for the Hobbits. So after this cool little, quick little sped up loading scene and cutscene, we'll return to the action.
Riders of Rohan! What news from the mark? We are friends of Rohan, and of Theoden, your king.
Saruman has poisoned the mind of the king and claimed lordship over these lands.
To track a party of Urukai westward across the plain. They've taken 2 of our friends captive.
The Uruks are destroyed. We slaughtered them during the night.
May these horses
Bear you to better fortune, our former masters. Farewell.
Huh?
Alright, so as you can tell, we are actually trying to catch up with the Hobbits. If the name of the level itself didn't give it away, hopefully the little cutscene there did. And so our goal here is basically going to be to smash everything up. Now, I probably should have sped this up to 5 times or whatever, but I didn't. So you guys get to hear me talk a little bit. Essentially what I'm doing now is just going through and stud whoring it up. every one of these items will yield you some studdage. So I suggest busting them all because we are just starting a new level, and there is a decently high stud requirement for this level. And it's actually not that bad. I lied. It's 50,000. So 50,000 studs is all it's needed. But I always like to collect as many as I can. So I'm going to go around and bust every one of these swords and shields and whatever, stakes, and horses and birds and bushes and everything I can find. Smash, smash, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. And then what we're going to do is we're going to basically complete a series of little mini puzzles and use our awesome tracking skills to see what's been going on, see if we can figure out what these little hobbits have been doing. You know, hobbits have pretty big feet for little guys, so that's at our advantage for tracking them. Plus, they stink, and we know they only wash from the belly down. So, yeah, buddy. Alright, wasn't quite sure what that's for, other than just getting those few studs up there. It's kind of cool, the little zombie heads that are sitting here. I thought those were very creative. And if you build them, you get some studdage as well. So, definitely helpful as far as true adventurer status. Not so helpful in the time factor, though. Alright, so back to just slashing and bashing. Getting our money in and run. Okay, so there we go. We found ourselves an item. It's going to be helpful here in a second. We are almost done smashing everything on screen, which is probably a relief for everybody watching. No, I'm just playing. Hasn't been that long. It's only been like, what, a minute and a half? 2 minutes? Alright, I'm going to do some swinging. Whee! Up, down, whee! Yeah. I don't know. That'll probably come into play later. Alright, so we're going to jump on top, and we're going to jump around, but then we're going to realize we need old Gimli. God, that's hot. I don't mean the Paris Hilton hot. I mean, like, that shit is hot. So we'll go up here and do a face slam, like old Crash and Bernstein. And we'll pick up the item that, and we'll throw it, which actually will give us some of our clues that we need in order to track. If you actually just stand still for a second, Brian, it will provide some green footsteps. Hey, there we go. Slowly follow him. Follow him. Alright, here we go. Stank feet prevail. Gotta love that. Oh, some more studdage. Having second thoughts thinking they were giving me some more. Alright, so just got to keep following the little clues. They will lead us right to a series of things. Now we can build that up, and guess what? We can tear that down via the elven rope. Which is nice. And then you got to switch back to Longhair McGee. And then follow the green footsteps again. So cute how he crawls on the ground. Getting all close like the little hobbits. There they be. So we can definitely track them. We can see what's going on. A little cold it looks like. But, smash. Butt slam. Couple studs. One more item for Longy McQuacken. I guess Lego lost his hair is longer, huh? Alright. We got a little bit more destruction for another minute or two. Boy, there sure is a lot of things hanging from the sea wing. See, we got a puzzle over there. Looking like we're going to need Sam for that, though.
These tracks lead away from the battle.
Into Fangorn Forest.
Fangorn. What madness drove me there?
All right. Alright, so here we are back with the little hobbits. We're going to go ahead and save and continue because we're not quitters. And as we get control of these young little lads, we're going to just basically smash everything in sight. Cha, 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 cha. There's a little log we can crawl in. We're not too fond of crawling in logs, but every once in a while you need to. But make sure you grab, you know, all the studdage below. And I make sure I go in there and get that too, because a blue stud is a good stud. 1,000 points, baby. 1,000 points! I'm not sure what I'm trying to do here. I think I was trying to jump on top. Didn't look very cool. I'll have to work on my finesse. Whee! It's like a slide. Alright, so this spot here is pretty simple. You do get bum rushed by some dudes from the back here in a second. There they go. I suggest taking those guys out first. You can make your own decisions though, and then slap your buddy around just in case. Show him who's boss. And then over here, you can see there's two little stud lines there. You're going to want to jump up and grab on and switch to the other guy and pull that down. Because the weight of one hobbit is clearly not enough to bring down a branch. You need at least two. Collect all them studs. And then climb up top. This is all pretty easy stuff. Even for these pint-sized dudes. And we get bum rushed again. Those are some big swords. Tell you what. Seems like they'd be hard to carry for such little guys. Especially, they all look sick. Don't they? I mean, I'm not hating or anything, but I mean, come on. Green? It's not my color of choice for skin. Green's a little off. A little sour. I don't know, I must have spent some time with Gollum and them stinky Gollum farts. Dun, dun, dun. I like how this dude just kind of bounces from tree to tree and then summons in his minions. And we destroy them without even thinking twice. Speaking of destroy, go ahead and take out anybody and everything in your path, including guys charging from ahead. Yeah, this dude is no challenge for us. We are black belt in fencing. That's right. I took two sports and combined things that don't even make sense. Sometimes I do that. Alright, and there's clearly some bow action going on above there for more than likely Legolas. But we'll come back for that. Hey, that's bad for the environment, dude. We knocking trees down. What was I thinking? Hopefully I don't get a call from any environmental preservists or anything. It's part of the reason why global warming's kicking in, or isn't, depending on your stance on that. Alright, so knock everything down in sight, including the trees, and you will actually earn yourself a wooden, well, I guess it's armor. I don't know if I'd call it armor. Hey, we are in Middle Earth. Wood could stop some of the weapons that are being tossed at you. On the other hand, I wouldn't trust it. Yeah, buddy. So, you can see here we can climb up now. Unfortunately, we can't do a whole lot to the dude there. We will climb up and do a cutscene and return to the scene.
He's gone.
You don't understand. We're hobbits.
Maybe you are, and maybe you aren't. The White Wizard will know.
I so love that he holds up that blueprint. He's like, "Look, we're hobbits." I think that's awesome. And yeah, so he kind of gave us a little tip there. The White Wizard, huh? Who is that, I wonder? So it takes me a minute here. I do pull up my character wheel, and I notice that I have two options of character choice, but I don't really recognize the fact that if I choose Homie, I will actually be driving the big tree. So for a little bit, I stay on the ground, and I, you know, just staying close to my roots. That wasn't planned, and it was totally ridiculous, but it works, right? Roots, tree, low. Come on. I think it's time to give credit where credit's due, people. No, I'm just playing. So, yeah. We are going to figure out here in a second that we can switch to the big guy, and then we pretty much ride him out until we switch back. But then we actually still haven't figured out that we could switch to him, and we thought it automatically switched us, which is silly too. But yeah, it's a lot easier to use the big guy and simply step on all of this stuff, and then of course he picks up studs too. And you can even use the tree to pick up the other little guy, so both little guys can be contained on the tree while you're steering the tree, which is ideally the best spot for you until you need to open or mess with something on the ground, which does happen here in a minute. But regardless, here we go. It pretty much tells you what you need to do here. You need to switch to the big dog and pick up one of those disco balls over there in the corner. Jungle boogie, jungle boogie. Alright. I hadn't broke out into song yet. We're in a 9th video and I still haven't broke out into song. I mean, come on. Alright, so pick it up, toss it at the prompted icon, which for us was square, and it will destroy the stuff we need, and we will keep doing that so we can advance. And those rocks keep respawning for you, which is nice, so you can just keep tossing them, which doesn't really do you a whole lot, but if you're into just throwing rocks, you know, hey, you don't have to go outside now. You can just stand here and throw rocks. Or kick rocks. Look at me just destroying everything. Yay. Look at me put him back down so I can step on him. No, you actually have to, well, you don't have to, but if you want to, you can go up there and explore and get some extra goodies. Look how I'm holding my wooden armor. Smacking it. Look like holding it's gonna do me any good. Here, let me hold this while you shoot me in the chest. Oh, whoops. Alright, now I think it's right about here I discover. Wait a minute. Is that how this works? Because I'm like trying to, if you notice, I'm like trying to lure the big guy into those so it's quicker. True adventurer. God, can you imagine this level with the stud multiplier? Is gonna be off the rocker, dude. Seriously. I mean, there is a lot of studs in this level, and as the level goes on, more and more. And then in the next level too, like, it's, if you get the red bricks for the multipliers prior to going through free play, I can't imagine you're gonna need to do any, you know, stud farming when you're all over and done with for that 10 billion. Like I said, I haven't gotten all the multipliers yet. I'm not exactly sure if there is a 2, a 4, a 6, an 8, and a 10, like there traditionally is, but I can't imagine why there wouldn't be. Here's a nice little spot here, too. If you are playing as the hobbits as opposed to the big tree, I don't believe you can jump over that log and run over to the right. Maybe I'm wrong. I could totally be wrong. But I do discover here in a second, once before I advance up the hill and kick the cutscene, I discovered that you can walk over that log on the right, and there are 3 what appear to be like shooting targets. And if you take those out, a little different than the other target, you can see them right there. They're more of a full body target as opposed to like a bullseye target for Lego LotR stuff. But knock them all down and booyakashow. Get yourself a mini kit. We've been lacking some mini kits here, so we'll go ahead and grab that. We're gonna finish up with a cutscene, and then as always, the total screen. Oh yeah. Man, that's bright. Alright, look, I know I'm pasty. Any of those of you who have seen me know I'm not the tannest or darkest of that nature on any level. But, dude, seriously, the White Wizard needs to go on vacation to Florida or Australia or somewhere nice and sunny and get some sun, damn it. It's a little too bright. All right, we got our True Adventurer status, which, as a quick reminder, the studs required for that is going to be 50,000 studs, and shouldn't be a problem for you. And we did only grab the one mini kit, which was right there pretty much at the end when we walked over that stump. We saw lots of other stuff along the way that we will come back and get. We did find the wooden armor for destroying all those trees in the corner about halfway through the level. Got ourselves a couple mithrils. Getting up there, our bag's getting heavier. And unfortunately, we did not find the blacksmith design in our first run through. So, something to strive for in round 2 when we come back for free play. That's going to go ahead and wrap up Lego Lord of the Rings Level 9 Track Hobbits walkthrough. So, hopefully that was helpful if you got stuck along the way. If nothing else, hopefully my sexy voice entertained you for a minute. And if not, then, you know, I apologize, and let us know what we can do better so we can continue providing help and not just continue annoying folks. Feel free to comment, vote, subscribe, as always. And, you know, we got those social networks headed up, so whichever your favorite one is, head on over there and click them like and follows. And, yeah, as always, until next time.
See ya.